Hey, welcome back to tonight's Bball Cards. Jake Roy here. So I'm coming at you with another pack opening. We have a bunch of packs. A product that we have actually opened in the past, but a little bit of variation. So we're going to have kind of two options for this product. Some more fire I would love to add to my PC. And then some other cards that I think are a little bit underrated in an aspect. So I think really cool cards in here that we should be seeing. So lots of fun, lots of nostalgia, lots of stories as always. So let's get right into it. All right, so today we're looking at 99-2000 Fleer Tradition, or you could just call it Fleer. It's basically the base tradition. So what we have is we have 4 retail packs and we have 16 hobby packs. So we have 20 packs altogether, close to a full box. But obviously we've got 2 different products. So there are a few differences, not too many differences. And between both of these, there are 3 penny cards that I could add to my PC potentially that I would love to get. So one of them not being terribly rare, 2 of them being very rare. So that's what I'm hoping for. And this is a product I know we've talked about. We've opened up the retail in the past, and you probably remember in my wish list to Santa, I had the retail offering of the round ball. That's the penny that I had asked Santa for. So hopefully Santa put it in this pack for me. That would be great. And this is also a retail box that my father got my brothers and I back in the year 2000 for Christmas. We got a few boxes actually. Had a lot of fun, lots of great pulls. Unfortunately, not any of the penny fire, which is why I'm still hunting for it. So this one brings back a lot of memory. Kind of a basic base set, no Jordans. This was the year that Jordan was no longer in the league and not many products produced his cards. But we can get fire like Kobe, Iverson was one of the guys that I really loved, Shaq, KG, Tim Duncan, Vince Carter was really big, and interestingly enough, we've got Keith Van Horn on the front, so there's a lot of Keith Van Horn cards, but he's not bringing the fire now. So let's get into some of the fire we could pull in some PC items. All right, so here we've got some of the fire that we could see in some of these packs and some of the items in my personal collection. So the first time we opened these cards, we pulled this one. So this is a Rookie Sensations of Dirk. These are 1 in 6 packs, so pretty good chance to see a couple. Dirk is really the best player we could get here. Paul Pierce, Vince Carter, some of the other guys that would be kind of exciting. Not a very valuable set at 1 in 6, not very rare, but pretty cool. You got a little bit of hollow foil on there with the gold, which is a nice little pop. You definitely notice it when you're opening it in the pack. So kind of a little bit of anticipation if we see something like that. But again, like I said, not a lot of value, but some fun stuff to get there. So that's the Rookie Sensations. Looking at some of the parallels, so the first one here is the retail exclusive, the round ball collection. So we've got a Kevin Garnett and we've got a Shaquille O'Neal. These are 1 per pack. So we've got 4 retail packs. We should see 4 of these. And again, this is one of the pennies that I have not yet been able to add to my collection. I asked Santa for it. So let's see if he comes through in this opening. Another one I would love to see, the Kobe and the Iverson. And these ones, interestingly enough, for some of the players, do actually sell pretty well despite being pretty easy to pull out of the pack. Because it was a retail exclusive and they were pretty common, these cards weren't really held onto, so they can be hard to find, as noted with me not having the penny yet in my collection. And you probably see it, hopefully we get lucky, we don't have much sticking, but these packs are notorious for sticking. I remember when we first got these when they were pretty new. There was still some considerable sticking in the pack, so unfortunately, if we get a good player, there's a chance at least that it could have some surface damage due to sticking. So hopefully we are lucky in who we get and that it's in good shape, but time will tell. And then the hobby parallel here is the Supreme collection. So these are each numbered to 20. You can see it down here in the right hand corner with the green foil. That's how you can denote the difference. This is an Alan Henderson. So Alan Henderson's not a player to really get excited about, but these cards are very rare, very hard to find. So finding a player that is in your PC is pretty hard to do. Again, this is a penny that I would love to get, but have not seen. I haven't even seen one, in all honesty, and being only 20 in existence, you can understand that they're pretty hard to find. So quite a bit of value if you get a star, not a ton of value. You know, this Alan Henderson is probably a $5 to $10 card maybe, but in all honesty, it's pretty hard to find a buyer for an Alan Henderson card, despite how rare it may be. So that's the Supreme Collection. Again, love to see any of the stars, but very rare pulls there. And then moving up to one of the insert cards that I think is just a gorgeous card. So this is the Masters of the Hardwood. So this is the Penny Hardaway. So Penny's my main PC guy. I've got an Iverson and a KG, and I really enjoy this set. So these are 1 in 18 packs. And I really love the design on these. You know, you've got the hardwood. It almost looks like the player's jumping out of a box. The player's embossed. The lettering down the bottom is all embossed. It's got a little bit of hollow foil on the lettering. You know, just a lot of really great design aspects. And at 1 in 18 packs, you know, we should see one potentially. You know, these are pretty easy to find online and not terribly expensive. I mean, you can probably get most of the stars for about $5 or maybe even, you know, $10 at the most. But really cool looking cards. I would recommend you go and get one just because of how nice they look, you know, and they're pretty easy to obtain. So always love getting those, but, you know, again, they're not terribly valuable. They're just really cool in my opinion. So that's the Masters of the Hardwood. Moving up significantly in scarcity, we've got the Net Effect. So these are 1 in 96 packs. Really cool here with a die cut. You get a little bit of the net you know, design in the background. So this is the Vince Carter. This is one of the ones that we pulled, my brothers and I, when my father got us these packs for Christmas, or these boxes for Christmas. You know, so at that time, Vince Carter was really the biggest guy in the hobby. You know, you got Jordan, you got Kobe, you got Vince Carter. Those were the 3 guys that if anybody pulled, you'd be very excited. So at that point in time, this card was about a $50 card. I know we've talked about it previously. So we were really excited to get this one. Today, these haven't held the value the same. So, you know, probably looking at about $10 for a card like this, but it's still something that would get me very excited. You know, Tim Duncan's in this set. There's a Kobe, Grant Hill. There's a lot of great star power in this set. I would love to see one, but very rare to pull. You know, 1 in 96 packs. It's amazing that we pulled any, in all honesty, in those packs, but we were very lucky to get some. So that's the Net Effect. I would love to see one of those. And then we've got the only autographed card, or, you know, there's no memorabilia, so the autograph's really the best that we can do in that sense. So this is the Fresh Ink. These are each numbered to 100, or numbered to 400, sorry. There are some copies that float out there that don't have numbering on them, you know, so some of them just got missed. And, you know, luckily mine here with Brad Miller is numbered, but not a lot of star power in this set. You know, you've got a number of different players, Mike Bibby, you've got, you know, Anton Jameson, no real big stars to speak of, but pretty hard to pull these cards. So always exciting to get an autograph. I really do like the Fresh Ink set. You know, it's an on-card auto, just like you got with the autographic set. And these also have a stamp here. You might be able to pick it up on the front there, right with the autograph. But you might not be able to see that. And then on the back, you know, a little bit of the authenticity. So these are very similar to the Skybox autographics, and, you know, Fleer Skybox merging, you can understand why they probably had some similarities there. So those would be exciting to pull, but not necessarily the biggest fire for players. And then really the biggest thing that we could see here is the Game Breakers. So those are numbered to 100. Again, we've talked about this. I do not have the Penny in my collection. He's not the only guy in here. There's Iverson, there's Kobe, there's Antoine Walker. You know, so these are really cool cards, die cut, foil, serial numbered, very sought after, very collectible. Even a player like an Antoine Walker is very sought after. So would love to see us get the Penny. That would really, really get me excited. You know, but any player from that set would be really awesome. So let's get in and hope we get some of this fire. All right, so we've got 4 retail, we've got 16 hobby. We're gonna do the hobby first, save the best for last, right? 10 cards per pack. Again, we got Keith Van Horn on the front. Let's bust right in. All right, so I know we got an insert on the back, but we'll wait to get there. D. Brown with the Raptors. We got Brent Barry with the Bulls. Some interesting teams for some of these players. Vlade Divac with the Kings. Cedric Sabalas, Daryl Armstrong. We got Nazir Muhammad, Antoine Walker. We got Mike Bibby. Layman Murray, and rookie sensations of Michael Dickerson. So that's 1 in 6. All right, I'm gonna start with a hit.
Tim Hardaway, Ricky Davis.
Oh, look at that. We got another insert.
Sharif Abdul-Rahim. Derek Martin.
Page.
Strafish, Chris Mullen. Ron Mercer, Masters of the Hardwood.
Okay. We can do better.
Jason Williams. Sean Marion, rookie.
There we go.
Checklist.
Everybody's friend. Okay. Sam Cassell. We got Corey Carr. Danielle Marshall. We got Rick Fox. Brad Miller. Alonzo Mourning. Michael Doliak.
You love him.
No. John Stockton. Sean Bradley, you love him.
He tall.
And Lamar Odom.
Theo Ratliff, Latrell Sprewell, Avery Johnson, Roderick Rogers, Byron Russell, Ron Mercer, Sean Kemp, J.R. Reed, Scottie Pippen, Andrew Boy, Trajan Langdon, rookie.
Okay.
How much did you love Trajan?
I loved him at Duke. I wish I knew. Charlie Ward. Robert Tractor Trailer. We got John Wallace, Dead Leg Shrimp. Not Scottie Pippen. Allen Houston. Sean McLeod. Tyrone Lue. The anti-Iverson. Michael Olowokandi, Jonathan Bender, rookie. And checklist.
Calvert Cheney, D. Brown, Steve Nash, Ruben Patterson, another Vladi, another Daryl Armstrong, Nazir Muhammad, Dirk,
Cool.
Isaiah Ryder, and another Sean Marion rookie.
Tracy Murray, Reverend Knight, Katino Mobley, Hersey Hawkins, Charles R. Jones, Tim Thomas, Hakeem the Dream, Tom Gugliotta against Dennis Rodman with the Lakers, Rashard Lewis, and Elton Brand, rookie.
Charlie Ward, Robert Traylor, Derek Martin, we got Peja, Allen Houston, Sean McLeod, there's another Jason Williams, Nola Candy, and a Rip Hamilton.
All right, we're cooling down. Let's heat it up. Okay. Dana Barrows, Rick Smits, Barkley, Sabonis, Stephon Marbury. It's a cool picture. I just like that. Randall Jackson, Corey Benjamin, KG Base to go with my round ball. Othello Harrington, and Wally Zerbiak.
You know why you like that picture, right?
Because it's on the decade, Hoops decade.
It was on the Dominion, wasn't it, too?
No, that picture wasn't the one on Dominion. He's dribbling on Dominion. Wow.
Brent Berry, Tim Hardaway, Ricky Davis, Cedric Sabalas, Sharif. It seems like I've seen this pack before. Interesting.
That means you should get an insert this time. It's sticking.
Antoine Walker broke the streak and just this pack in general. There we go. Walker, Chris Mullen, Mike Bibby, Layman Murray, and another Bender rookie.
Yeah,
and check this on the back.
All right, here we go. Another insert.
I don't believe you.
Okay. Big Dog, Glenn Robinson. We got a T-Mac. Chris Mills, Anthony Peeler. Uh-oh. I think we got two inserts. Tony Battie, Kendall Gill, and... oh my goodness. Well, we got a fresh ink, but it's a redemption card. I didn't know that those were redemption cards, so that's interesting. They even have the stamp on that. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay, well,
Let me see.
it's a hit. Gary Payton, David Robinson, and wow, rookie sensations of my boy Michael Doliak.
This offer expires September 15th, 2000. Do we still have time?
I think we have time.
Okay. That's funny. Jamal Mashburn, Larry Hughes, Johnny Taylor, Glenn Rice, J.R. Henderson, LaFonso Ellis, Mutombo, Hughes, Weber, Kenny Thomas rookie.
Mitch Richmond, Hall of Famer. Wesley Person, Roderick Rhodes, got Brian Russell, PJ Brown, Grant Hill, J.R. Reed, Scotty, Jason Kidd, not bad, and Rajanovic.
Tim Hardaway, Ricky Davis, Steve. It's like I've seen this before. There's nothing on the back.
No.
Ruben Patterson. I'm shocked to have seen that card next. Oh man, and LaFonso Ellis after that. That was a surprise. Mutombo, another shocker. Chris Charles, that is different.
Okay, there we go.
Rex Chapman, Dale Ellis, and another Wally.
All right, last two hobby packs.
All right, so easy. You pull a Game Breakers penny, I'll pull a Supreme Court penny.
Okay, great.
Easy, right?
Yeah. Derek Anderson, Sam Cassell, Corey Carr, Glenn Rice, J.R. Henderson, David Wesley, Bob Sura, Chris Webber, Felipe Lopez, Dominican Age, MJ, and Andre Miller. The whole pack, Supreme
Right.
Court.
Caliber Cheney, T. Brown, Brent Berry. Was there only like 6 players in this entire set?
Just keep cycling through.
Bunchy Wells, Malik Rose, Derek Coleman, Tyrone Hill, Samaki Walker, Brian Skinner, and another Elton Brand rookie.
All right, moving to the retail, hoping for some penny fire. All right, loving Sam Cassell today. Corey Carr. Not Scottie Pippen. We got Johnny Taylor. Iverson, nice. Eddie Jones. Trajan Langdon, rookie. Nick Van Exel. Samaki Walker. And a round ball collection, Allen Houston.
We got Spreewell, Mitch Richmond, Barkley, Arvydas Sabonis, Antoine Walker, Chris Mullin,
Backwards cards.
Bobby Jackson, Lewis Langdon, and Timmy Duncan.
Hey, that's nice. All right, Charlie Ward, the Heisman winner. Another Robert Tractor Trailer. Mo Taylor. Rasheed Wallace. Got PJ Brown. Grant Hill again. Rafe LaFrenz. Oh, I see an insert. Big Country. Rookie sensations of Ricky Davis. And Malik Rose round ball. Well, it's a different spur. All right, Josh. It's all on you.
I don't even know if I need to show this pack. Eldon, Camp. Yeah, they're all stuck together.
Man, we've been grid with sticking.
Yeah, we've been real grid with it. Super grid.
Super grid.
Eldon Campbell, Dale Davis, Chris Mills, Anthony Peeler. There's your regular Allen Houston. There's your Richard McLeod. There's your Kenny Thomas rookie. Your Terrell Brandon.
Oh my goodness.
Your base Kobe, and then a Bryce Drew round ball.
Just switch those two around,
You
please.
are welcome.
All right, so that's the packs. So for what we were looking at getting, we were pretty much on par with the odds, and then kind of add on the redemption auto. So these didn't have stated pack odds. Like I said, the fresh ink cards are numbered to 400. I keep wanting to say 100. I didn't know that there were redemptions for these cards, which is a little bit of a bummer. But like I said, there's not a lot of star power. So it would have been cool pulling a Robert Tractor Trailer. I kind of have some fun memories of him. He's a great college player, not a great NBA player, but that would have been cool. It's almost a little bit more cool to me to have the redemption. I know some redemptions that aren't redeemed are collectible. Don't think this one's terribly collectible, but it is cool. It's a neat one to have in my collection now. So, I can have that matched up with maybe getting another one that's actually the autographed version of Robert Tractor Trailer. So we got 3 rookie sensations. Like I said, the Dirk being the best. We got 3 of the not great rookies. Ricky Davis, famous for his forced triple-double. Michael Doliak, not my favorite Magic player. Michael Dickerson had a short career, although pretty good while he was in the league. Played on some not great teams. Masters of the Hardwood, Ron Mercer, probably the worst one we could have gotten, unfortunately, but still a really cool card. So really the highlight was not only the redemption, but the round ball collection of Tim Duncan. So these are pretty cool for retail exclusives. This one's in pretty good shape. It does have a little bit on the corner, but no pennies to speak of at all. Not even a base penny. So while I was looking for the Game Breakers round ball collection, Supreme collection, I didn't even get a base, which is unfortunate, but that's all right. That's how it goes sometimes. So fun to break these open. So question of the day for you is, we pulled this redemption, and like I said, some people do like collecting these. So drop down in the comments, are you a fan of unredeemed redemption cards? Like I said, I know some people are. And, some people don't really care for them at all. And I think this is probably one of the better ones. I know some of the redemption cards that we get at times, it's really just a form to fill in, kind of similar to the Panini stuff where you've got a sticker on a card that tells you what you're going to get. But this is cooler because it looks like the card you would get just without the autograph. So I think this is a little bit more neat. But drop that in the comments if you're a fan of getting unredeemed redemption cards, kind of something I'm a little bit curious about. I might throw a poll up on my Instagram and my Twitter as well, so be on the lookout for those. But that's really what we have for the break. So thanks for watching. Thanks for spending some time here. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. Hit the bell icon so you don't miss any videos in the future. New pack openings and box breaks will be on Wednesdays. Any bonus videos will be on Fridays. Thanks. Bye.